Hi everybody, here's my first design team project for Tresors Deluxe. You have to excuse me if I'm a bit sniffly, I've got hay fever and a really bad chest infection. So anyway, I'll get back to the project. When I received my design team package and I saw the beautiful laces, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. And I had purchased 6 just hardboard flat canvases, which is brilliant because the crocodile actually goes through these, and they're only £2 for 6. So I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and I made this. It's a canvas hanging sign. That's the last one. So I'll go through with some detail. I made the hanger out of wire and then just sort of brushed over it with gesso and then sandpapered it as well. First of all, on the first one, I used the My Mind's Eye Lost and Found blush collection because it was the perfect colour combo that I wanted to go with the elements I was using. So I gessoed the whole board and Mod Podged on the paper. Then I started to use the embellishments, and I knew I wanted to use the pink spray because I love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. So if I just lift it so you can see the beautiful flowers and all the little elements coming off and the little bud there. Excuse me. And the code for this, I'm not too sure what the code is, but I do have the listing number, and it's 130348597. I'm pretty sure if you type that in on Etsy, then you will get the rustic pink Shabby Chic spray up, and it comes with this beautiful bit off the side as well. So I added that. I also used one of the beautiful velvet flowers with the diamantes, and the code for that is FL-005. It's absolutely stunning. I love these flowers. Excuse me. And in the background, I kind of wanted it to sort of like all coincide with each other, so I used some Prima flowers in the background and just sort of gessoed over them because they were a bit bright. In the background here, if you can see that, is this beautiful, beautiful lace. The code for it is LA-079. I have it on this side as well. It's absolutely stunning. It's just the perfect size for one of these canvases. I also have some other little elements as well, like I've got some flowers down here, and there's a rustic heart in the background, just one of my stick pins, a butterfly that I gessoed and then brushed with brush corduroy, pearls down the side, an ingot bloom zip saying precious, and just a sticker I got out of my stash. I think it's the Vintage Notes by Paper Mania, to be honest, and just sort of like brushed it again with the brush corduroy around the edge, gessoed all around the edges as well. I just think that just turned out absolutely stunning. I think just the lace down the side has just really just made it look really shabby chic and gorgeous. So I'm really, really pleased with how that one turned out and the way the colours all gel together. I did use this rose down here, which I got from the range. It was a little bit too bright, so I just kind of gessoed over the top really, just to sort of like blend it all in. There's a little metal charm here, a little leaf down there. And I wanted to keep the sentiment on the paper open as well, and the birds and everything, so I kind of wanted to leave the paper kind of blank really. So that's my first one, and this is the second one. I brought some gorgeous little wooden embellishments from Hobbycraft the other day, and really wanted to use them. They're little dress forms and a sewing machine on a desk and everything, so I thought this would be a perfect kind of vintage shabby chic project to use them on. So I'll just lift it up so you can see it. Bear with me, just want me to make sure it's focused, and then that's it. So what I used on this one was, I've got a little Finnabar. Is it Finnabar? I'm not too sure now, or is it England Bloom? I can't remember. A little memories token there with a wooden embellishment key. I also did some texture underneath as well with my script stencil, and just sort of like glimmer misted over it and then rubbed it with a bit of gesso around the edge, because I do love to rub my projects around the edge. It just makes them, sort of finishes them off really. I added the wooden embellishments, rubbed them over with gesso as well, just so they weren't so wood. Another one of my butterflies here, some more flowers, and then I used this beautiful, beautiful heart lace down the bottom here, and the code for this is LA-004. Absolutely adore this lace. It is so gorgeous, and I love the way that it pokes out from the bottom as well. I really, really do love this lace. Also have a little ticket here saying Paris. I used, this is a Prima flower, and it had a little pearl on it, but I didn't think it was full enough. And I had the flower lace that I was going to make my daughter a headband with, and I just thought it just set it off perfect. So I cut one out, and then I just glued it on top of this Prima flower, and it did just give it that little bit more dimension that I wanted. So I'm really pleased with how that turned out. And the code for this heart lace is LA-004. It really is beautiful, and I love the way that you can just separate them or use it as a full lace. It's so versatile. It's absolutely amazing. So that's the second one. Just fold that over. And this is the last one. I kind of went with a sort of tried to keep the colour theme in the paper all the way through it. This obviously has still got the pink in, but I wanted the dress form because I really did think that looked absolutely amazing. So let me just check that you're still, that's it, still in focus. So on this one, I use lots and lots of texture down the side. I don't know if I bring it up, if you can see the texture and the glimmer that's going on down the sides here. It absolutely stunning. And this is the damask stencil that I used as well. So that's what I used down the side, and then glimmer misted it with my own glimmer mists. I used my pink one with the gold, and I also used my pink one with the pink shimmer in it as well. So I used them two on it, and then just sort of like dried it with my heat gun. I also found, some zips as well that I wanted to use, and I do love the idea of it being really rustic and paper folded back, and then this beautiful lace again, just peeking out from behind the zip. I just think that looks absolutely stunning. Again, this lace, its code is LA-079. Again, it can be used, it's so versatile, you can either use it apart or you use it as one lace. That's what I love about these laces, well, all laces. Again, here's another velvet flower, but this is the Ivory one, and and in my first two I used the big white flowers, and I kind of wanted to change it so it wasn't the big white flower, and this is how amazing the velvet flowers are. Look how well they take glimmer mist. The shimmer on this velvet flower is amazing. The code for this one, because these are the Ivory ones, this isn't the white flower, this is the Ivory one I used, and it's FL-001. And they really do take glimmer mists and shimmer sprays really, really well. Absolutely so pleased with that. I used another sentiment here that I got out of my stash, and a little cherry blossom here. I also used some flowers around here, and this is an England Bloom resin piece, a Paper Mania clock just in the background here, and then down to the gorgeous, gorgeous laces. Because this was the finishing piece, I really wanted a hanging piece of lace, and that is what I absolutely adore about these laces. Is it's the perfect finishing for a hanging, you know, like with this hanging sign that I've made. it just finishes the project. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful colour. It's so well made and really shiny. And the code for this one is LA-101. What I love about this as well is I did cut sections off because I was going to use them in the corner and just have them coming out of the corners, and that looked really, really nice. And it also had this going around the edge as well, so all the laces was linked. But I had a problem with that because of this piece here, the lace, you wasn't seeing enough of it, so I just decided to leave it on the bottom and then use this loop trim here that I absolutely adore. And the code for this one is LA-092, and it just finishes it off a treat. I used some of my rosette trim with a pearl trim as well, just to sort of like link it all in together, and I'm so pleased with how this turned out. I really, really am. I think it's absolutely amazing. I love how shabby chic it is, and I just love how everything just gels together. Please definitely take nip on over to Tresors Deluxe Etsy shop, Luce's shop. It's absolutely amazing. She's adding stuff, new stuff all the time, and just take a look. And don't forget to mention the Thetoad78, and you'll get a free gift with your purchase as well. So yeah, definitely pop on over. I will have all the codes. Oh no, it's stuck. I will have all the codes down the bottom for the laces and the flowers that I used and everything, and I'll also have all the links of the Facebook, the blog, and the Etsy shop as well. I will also have extra pictures on my Instagram and on my Facebook too, so don't forget to pop on over and have a look. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll be glad to help you in any way I can. And thanks for watching, everybody. Happy crafting and have a brilliant day. Bye.